What's up, everyone? Welcome to the channel, or welcome back to the channel. This is Living in Denver, Colorado. Still another cold one for you, but a fun one, super informative. 3 reasons to move to Cherry Creek.
All right, let's go. What's up, guys? We are the Mile High Property Brothers. I am Eli Schmidt. This is my business partner, the one and only Will Grimes. If it's your first time visiting the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button along with the notification bell, because every Tuesday, every Thursday morning, we're dropping a new video for you, and we're telling you everything there is to know about moving to or living in the Denver, Colorado area.
And we are licensed brokers here in the state of Colorado, which means as much as we love making these videos, we would love more to help you guys with your real estate needs. So the number popping up below, we are the guys who answer the phone calls and the text messages and the email. So anything that you guys need, would love to help you. That being said, let's get right into it. Reasons to move to Cherry Creek, specifically 3.
All right, so we've done a handful of Cherry Creek videos so far, and there's a reason for it, because it's popular and people are asking more and more about it, guys. So we wanted to put this video together for you and let you know some of the top reasons that people might be thinking of moving to Cherry Creek. Number 1 is, we've talked about the housing prices out here. Median house price over $1 million. We all know it is very, very high-end housing here in Cherry Creek. And what does that mean? To me, that means stability in the housing market. So that means when housing markets are, so what does that mean? Damn it, I'm running out of battery too. So what does that mean for you? That means that regardless of what's going on in housing markets across the nation, places that have higher price points like this generally stay a lot more stable. Now,
right, and not to cut you off, bigger picture, it's been like this for a while in Cherry Creek, specifically Cherry Creek North, for several years. As long as I was born, as long as I can remember, Cherry Creek was always a place to be, always had infrastructure, was always leading the way in Colorado real estate.
Yeah, now the potential downside to that is because there's not a whole lot of turnover here. You don't see property values increase as much as some other places. Like some areas in Aurora, we're seeing 16%. Denver as a whole saw 16% appreciation last year.
Right.
Places that are really, really high end, because there's just not a whole lot of turnover, they don't have the opportunity to appreciate at as high of a rate, but it also means that it is just more stable in general.
But even if you cut that in half, let's say Cherry Creek was appreciating 8%, but your median house price is over $1 million, so 8% on $1 million is a lot of money versus 16% on a $300,000 or $350,000 home way out on the outskirts in Bennett or on the just super east outside of Denver. This is a pretty expensive, pretty solidified place to live. So again, 8% on $1 million is a lot versus 16% on 300. Like, do the math on it. You've got to understand the stability side of it, the consistency of it, and again, what you're paying for. It's all the amenities, it's the location, in addition to everything else.
All right, number 2, if you're thinking of calling Cherry Creek home, one of the biggest things that draws people here is it is one of the most walkable neighborhoods in
by far
Colorado, in Denver. So there's everything you're going to need here, from work to shopping to dining to nightlife to living.
I'm looking at a taco shop right now. I can
He
walk
is.
there right now. And I can walk right next door. I can get my coffee, just like this lovely lady's doing.
That's right.
However,
that's right.
whether you guys are working remote and working from home, or if you're working in this area, regardless of what you need, high-end fitness, fun little just gyms to go to that you plug your little heart monitor on, you get on and you do the workout, CrossFit gyms, you name it, it's here. The food, and it's good, it's clean food. You've got the mom and pop shops, but you've also got just cutting edge, new, like I think quinoa was invented. Am I saying that right?
You said that
I think
perfectly.
quinoa was
You said
invented
that
in
perfectly.
Cherry Creek North. Never
Yeah.
even seen it until I was here eating at some place with this joker, right?
Yeah.
So, but all jokes aside, just what you can get in the proximity and the ability to just walk, like it just makes things a lot easier.
Yeah, and that is a really good point. Not necessarily to the walkability, but as fancy as we're always talking about Cherry Creek North is, like Will said, there's also mom and pop places. There's little like fancy like hole in the wall dive bar places that aren't actual dive bars, but still it's fun. It's typical Colorado fashion to where you can come out here, you can be in your suit and tie, and you can be in your jean shorts and Crocs, and no one's gonna look at
Or
you
you could
funny.
have your dog.
Or you
right?
could
Like
have your
again,
dog.
we're
You'll
still in
definitely have your
Colorado. We've been talking about this a lot. In Colorado, very animal, very dog friendly. So even here in the heart of Cherry Creek, it's not weird to have your dog out, right? Like enjoy that, embrace it. Cherry Creek Trail, lovely, just blocks from that as well. Number 3, food.
Best food.
I've been talking about it probably since you guys have seen us on our channel. As much as I love appreciation, as much as I love explaining things about the market, what to look for and not look for, and just trying to answer all the questions for you guys, I'm still a food guy, right? So standing next to a taco shop is great.
Yeah.
We love to eat down here if we're commuting for work back and forth from Denver to Southeast Aurora or Highlands Ranch, and we can stop inside of Cherry Creek and have some food. Don't tell our wives that we're eating out without them to awesome food. They probably do not watch this channel, so we're not snitching on ourselves.
No.
If we are, super sorry,
wife
hon.
hears enough of me.
Sorry, babe. But just, we've never had bad food down here,
Yeah.
and there's always something different that you can eat, so super huge for me.
A few specific recommendations for you for breakfast or brunch. This place is called Syrup. Really, really good. It's located just on the lower level of this big building, but Syrup, really good. There's definitely wait there on the weekends, so be prepared. Cherry Cricket for lunch.
Chevy points at me because he takes my favorite away from me, puts it in his mouth so he can talk about it. Really cool. Cherry Cricket's been around for a long time. Matter of fact, my mom remembers Cherry Cricket when she's growing up.
Yeah.
So that's some place that my mom and I have been to before. They've done some recent updates and things like that, newer menu, but they've still got their original peanut butter and jelly burger. Just a lot of cool stuff that's down there. But again, whether it's brand new stuff or something that's been here for 30 years, you can find it all here, and it's always been good food.
A couple more for you guys. True Food, if you're into organic or vegan or vegetarian, or they also have meat there too, but just good, clean food. True Food is the way to go. And then for either
Grocery.
Whole
Foods.
Yeah, how
Right
could
on
we
the
forget
corner.
that? Yep, Whole Foods. And in those are exclusive in Colorado. They're kind of sprinkled all over the state, but you don't see them everywhere. So it is very beneficial to have one in your neighborhood.
And the one here is significant. The Whole Foods here is pretty large, and it's like the variety it has in that store versus some of the other ones that I've been to, definitely significantly better here.
Yeah.
But just overall great. And again, like if you want to drive and park, you can. But if you just want to walk because you live down here, just another plus.
Lastly, for either happy hour or dinner time, Elway's Steakhouse down here. They've got a really good happy hour. It's nice inside without being very over the top. I would
Right.
say, yeah, it's nice and casual.
If you don't know Elway, it's for John Elway, Hall of
it
Fame
is.
quarterback, 2-time Super Bowl champ. runs the Denver Broncos. If you're coming here, be prepared to be a Bronco fan, embrace it, enjoy the games. But you got to know Elway. It's not just Peyton Manning town here. John Elway was here first. Great food, great atmosphere. Definitely got to try it.
All
John
right.
Elway, if you're watching,
there we go.
we're open to sponsorships and some other cool stuff too. So, John, love you, man. Appreciate you.
Oh, man. All right, so those are our top 3, not the only 3, but some of the top 3 reasons that you guys might be thinking of moving to Cherry Creek.
100%. And just make sure you're watching other videos of the surrounding area, because not only do we cover Cherry Creek, but we've covered a lot of stuff that's literally 10, 15, 20, 30 minutes away, like not very far away at all. There's a lot of suburban areas that you might like as well. Maybe you commute here to just enjoy some of the lifestyle, but you don't necessarily have to live here. So food for thought, watch everything. And if you have any specific questions, we are licensed real estate brokers, so as much as we love making these videos for you guys, we would love more to help you with real estate needs. So the number below are the guys who answer the phone calls and the text messages and the emails. We'd love to help you guys out.
Yep.
But until next time, I'm gonna prevent him from having the last word. It's been like 3 videos in a row. Until next time, we'll see you guys soon.
See ya.
Bye. Cool.
Have a great one, guys.
Oh, bird.